No. Let me finish. So I did not let you speak though the whole time. Did I interrupt you? No, I didn't. Exactly. But I'm glad you actually brought up the Bible though. Hold on. I'm glad you brought up the Bible because did you know in the Old Testament God actually, destroyed a whole town for them being gay? No, hold
Because I
on.
see
But
like the mark of the beast on your shirt.
you see the mark of the beast on my shirt?
I don't know what. Oh, I'm sorry, but I see like I don't know what you believe, sir.
Oh,
But
you think I'm the devil or something? Here, yeah. Excuse me, guys. I have a question for you. Is being gay good or bad?
Um, it is whatever. It's not necessarily bad. It's not bad.
What about you? What do you think?
I don't think you can say like it's not like a question to ask. Like
It's not a question to ask.
well, that's not what I mean. But it's just
You
like
are what you are.
you.
You are what you are.
Yes.
Okay, so what if you guys had a son in the future and he said he was gay? He said, mommy, I think I'm gay. What would you say to him?
Okay.
You would say, okay.
Okay.
You wouldn't try to conversate and say, hey, son, why do you feel like this? Being with a woman is normal. Being with a man is not normal. Like, would you say any of that to him, or would you just let him do what he does?
Let him do what he does.
Why though?
Because that's not my place to stop him from doing whatever.
That's your kid though. He came out of you. You birthed him. So that is your.
Why
If
is
if
your question so confrontational?
hold on 1 second. Wait 1 second. If anybody's place is to tell him, it would be yours though.
Well, I feel like he can love who he wants to love.
Okay, and you were just saying?
I think that you coming at the question with like, is it good or bad? People are always gonna have their own like opinions on certain lifestyles or beliefs. So I don't think it should be like a broad like, is it good or bad? Because every single community, like even straight communities, because there are different like there's hookup culture, there's all these different things, there's all these different sexualities, all these different beliefs, cultures.
But everything in the world is good or bad though.
It's not.
Okay, so is good or bad?
That's bad
Exactly. So why can't being gay be good or bad?
because there are. It's just not. It's not a yes or no, good or bad.
It is.
It's not.
But
It's
I feel like
someone's sexuality. You don't
No.
say that about.
But I feel like you have to look at the pros and cons of things. So if an activity is mostly good, then we can deem that good. If it's mostly bad, like it has a lot of negatives, we can name that bad.
I'm a Christian, and I believe that man was created in God's image.
Okay.
We were created to love man and woman. That's what I believe. But I don't believe that you should inflict that. I don't go up to people who are gay. I don't say you should be this or you're going here. I am not in a place to judge. That's not who I am.
But I'm glad you actually brought up the Bible though. Hold on. I'm glad you brought up the Bible because did you know in the Old Testament God actually, destroyed a whole town for them being gay? Did you know that? Like he killed people for that.
Yes, I am aware of that.
Right. So if you're bringing up the Bible, God thinks it's bad and you're a woman of God, so shouldn't you think it's bad too?
Yeah, but I'm not here to judge each and every person. I have family members who identify that way. That's not for me to go up to people and say, this is how you should be or else you're going here. I'm not in a place to judge. Every single person in this world is struggling with something.
Yeah, but I didn't say you had to judge everybody. I asked you about your son. Like if you had a son in the future, how would you judge him? Because he's going to be looking for mommy, or he's going to be looking to mommy and daddy for guidance.
With the word of God, I would say what the word of God says. I'm not afraid of that. But I'm not going to go, I cannot speak for an entire community of people and say, hey, you can't do this or else you're in trouble. I can't say that.
Yeah, I don't want you to speak for the entire community, but...
I'll never do that.
Oh, yeah. No, you could pass through. Yeah. But, yeah, I'm not telling you to speak for the entire community, but somebody like your son, he's looking to you for answers because you're mommy. So he's going to trust you more than anybody else. So what you say is going to mean more. So I feel like you telling him, look, a man and a woman is what is natural. A man and man is not natural.
Well, it's not about what we perceive as natural because That's what offends a lot of people.
It doesn't matter what offends people, though.
It's not, but you have to remember, God is not there to like hurt someone. So when you say, because I know this is going on YouTube versus,
It's YouTube. Yeah.
and you're like famous, right?
I'm not famous.
You're
I just got
just-
5,000 subscribers, but that's it.
Okay, I understand. But
Yeah.
you know, you can't just say like this is natural. This like we're not like for me. Whenever I say this, like, whenever I talk to people, like they just sometimes people even in school like they just come to you. Oh look, this is homophobic. No, like me, you can't say oh this is natural. This is not natural, because like for some people, these feelings, these urges are natural.
No,
So
but
for me, since this is going, and I know I don't want to offend no one, but for God, it's about what does God's image say. God's image says that male and female. So that's what I'm saying. Not about it's the earthly distinction versus the spiritual distinction is what matters.
But when something's wrong, I feel like we need to offend the people that are doing wrong, though.
But, okay.
You know why? Because
Wait,
look,
sir.
like, hold on, a lot of rapists, they think it's good. So if there's not people out here telling you, hey, you can't do that, they're just going to keep doing it, and then your daughters are going to be subject to that. Your sons are going to be subject to that
Rape doesn't have anything to do.
What does that have to do with that?
because we both agree that activity is wrong, right?
That is sexual
We
assault
both
against
agree
someone's
about
will.
that.
You said what?
It's sexual assault against someone's will.
Right, but I'm saying the whole act is bad. That's the point. It's not about.
Okay.
It's not about that.
Okay, but if I'm talking to my son, if this hypothetical son of mine says,
Mm-hmm.
okay, this is what I identify as, they say they identify as part of the LGBTQ,
Mm-hmm.
and they say that, I'm not gonna come to them and say this is bad, bad, bad. God is gonna burn
It's
you.
impossible
I'm
to
not gonna
identify
say
as that.
No,
I mean, it's
I'm not
it's
gonna
hold on.
do-
It's
I don't wanna be
impossible.
framed for anything or anything.
Yeah, it's
Not
impossible to naturally, like me, be a boy and be attracted to other boys. That's not
Well,
natural.
that's not for you though, sir.
No, but I mean, look,
That's everyone. Hold on. But you are. I'm assuming
ahead.
you're straight,
I am straight. Yes.
and you. I don't know what your beliefs are
Mhm.
because I see crystals, and I don't know what your beliefs are, but I do know that if there are men who cannot stop watching porn stuff, it's the same concept. You can't be obsessed with these sorts of things. You can't
Right.
do that. It's the same way for God. God's going to see it either way. All sin is the same to God. We can't see it like that because we're human beings. But to God, everything is the same. So for you to
So-
bring these two together, it's not okay.
How do you know? Did God tell you that?
That's how it is.
But
You
it's-
cannot compare.
But hold on,
you
it's
cannot compare.
me as a male. I'm naturally hardwired to be attracted to females. Okay, so if I grow up and I start being attracted to other males, it's because something happened to me to where I feel like being attracted to a female is wrong. Because even people try to argue that animals are gay. The animals that they claim that are gay, they still mate with females. But gay people, like gay men, they don't like women at all. So something happened to them.
You don't know that.
If you're gay, that means you don't like women.
It-
I didn't say bi. I said gay.
Sir, you don't know that because
I-
there.
what?
You have to remember that for
Come
the
on now.
world. For the world, LGBTQ is a spectrum for people, and it's a way for them to feel a pride and to feel a way of belonging. Sometimes people, you can't come at them and just say this is wrong, wrong, wrong. You have to
Right.
remember context.
Can you move closer? Because I'm trying to close this gap. People keep walking through.
Well, he can come up here. You
Yeah.
You have to
Is it good?
remember that. Okay, back to your hypothetical. Because me and my friend, I'm not from here, and we're just trying to hang out. This somehow happened. You have to remember that every single person has their own situations, and yes, some of them do have situations where they're put in a situation where they don't grow up with the other parent, so they feel like I have to fulfill this gap in my heart. Or some of them feel like, oh well, and it feels like it's their only escape. But you can't say you don't know what goes on their heads. A lot of them struggle. It's not even about like their sexuality. A lot of them struggle mentally with anxieties and fears, depressions. So it's more than just like persecuting them. You know. In
I
the
didn't say
Bible-
we. I didn't say.
Bible, wait.
I didn't say we had to or we should prosecute gay people. I'm asking you, is it good or bad? Because this is something that's not natural,
It's not.
and I feel like the people that are this way, they need to, like, as a young kid, when they display these signs, they need to be sat down with and had a conversation
Okay,
with
sir.
and figure out the root of it.
Okay, sir, but it's not. This is the point I'm making. You see, like, it's people who are part of these communities. Some of them have mental struggle. Some of them have depression. Some of them have past moments where they were assaulted sexually.
I agree.
Not all of them. Some of them didn't grow up with their both parents. Some of them grew up in broken homes. Some of them struggle a lot.
I agree.
So they chase the vanities, the pride of their bodies.
So we
As an
agree.
escape.
You're agreeing with
It's
me.
an escape.
Everything you're saying is agreeing with
sure,
me.
But so that's why I say, for you to say is it good or bad, it's not the way to look at it. It's to say, do you need the love of God? Have you accepted God into your heart to escape all of your past, all the hurt and pain
It doesn't work that way.
has inflicted on you? And when you accept God into your heart, you no longer feel the need to grasp onto your pride or your vanity that comes with being in certain communities. That's the point.
But
For
you
to say it like
you
that,
you
it's
basically
not-
just agreed with me. No,
for you to say it
you didn't
like
even know
that-
what I'm gonna say. How are you gonna disagree with me?
'cause you're
But
saying-
you agree with
you're
me.
saying Is gay good or bad? It's not
No,
that simple.
but you agreed with
Everyone
me
has
by
their own
when you
situation.
said.
Let's go.
So how are you not gonna hear my side? Come on now. So you basically agree with me because you just said that they go through things that are
But
that cause them
you
trauma.
can't
So
be
like.
for-
Hold on.
He
No.
can't-
Let me finish. So did I let you speak though the whole time? Did I interrupt you? No, I didn't. Exactly. So you were basically saying that they go through things like their parents might be split up, or they might have been like sexually assaulted, things like this. I agree with you. So that's what I'm saying. We need to have a sit down talk with these people because, or not.
But that's not your place.
It's not my place. But I mean,
don't
like,
know what you
no, hold
believe,
on.
'cause I see
But
like the mark of the beast on your shirt.
you see the mark of the beast on my shirt?
I don't know what. Oh, I'm sorry, but I see like I don't know what you believe, sir. But
Oh, you think I'm the devil or something?
no, that's not what I'm saying, sir. I just I don't want to. I don't know you. I don't want to continue this. Michaela, let's go. I'm sorry.
I mean, I let you speak the whole time. Now is when it's my turn. You want to run away. But go ahead. I understand you're probably like, what, 15 or something like that?
Yeah.
You are 15. She's 15? No. Oh, she's not. All right. Y'all have a great day. I understand you're scared, but